KMVT's Garrett Hottle joins us now live in the newsroom with more on that. Garrett.
That's right, Joe. It all starts right here typing in your password. Now, what Facebook typically does is they salt or hash your password. It's a security term, meaning they replace your actual password with random characters. A proposal from U.S. wildlife officials to lift the ban on gray wolves across the lower 48 states. The reptile review with Miss Kindy. And who do we have here? Who is this?
This is Lemony Snakeit. He's a 2.5-year-old reticulated python.
Well, the demolition process has already been completed on the lot just across from the jail here. Commissioner Johnson does tell me that there are more hoops to jump through and the city may need to get a permit to go forward with the project, and he does hope that the project will be completed by the summer. And with that, I'm Garrett Hottle, KMVT News. So you could be seeing some rain showers if you're on the road right now or as you travel through the rest of the night. What you can expect short term is we're going to see those clouds and rain showers through the evening as this band of precipitation moves forward. Anybody has that innate ability to problem solve and truly cares about people, they should consider a career in law enforcement. With that, I'm going to toss it back to you guys in the studio. Annually, just a train. Now, while BLM is offering money to those who wish to adopt wild horses to help curb the overpopulation problem, some wonder if their efforts will ultimately just cause more problems.
Forecast with Garrett Hottle.
Garrett, you gotta love those conditions today. However, I do have one regret. I did not bring sunscreen to the ball fields.
Yeah, I actually got a little bit burned. At least my lips got a little chapped. In fact, it doesn't look like it'll have a substantial impact here in Idaho on Idahoans, but states where they do have those protections in place, like say Washington or Oregon, could see some changes in the management process of those gray wolves going forward. And using two-factor authentication, you could go on your mobile phone or your desktop and use things such as Google Authenticator. And with that, I'm Garrett Hottle, KMVT News. It's not just as easy as walking up and picking out a horse. And with that, I'm Garrett Hottle, KMVT News. Across clouds on the increase, rain and snow mix in the Wood River Valley. And then as we go into Tuesday, we should start to see those showers here in southern Idaho. And as we go into Sunday evening, you see it moves completely out of the area and we start to dry up. And it looks like these dry conditions are going to continue for us going into our Monday.
I was put in a wheelchair for my comfort and because of some of my diseases.
It gives us an excuse to get out and let the smoke blow off. These folks here are generous enough to let us come use their barn.
What we're doing is we're doing our groundwork. We just roller harrowed this field to get it prepped to plant sugar beets.
Do have some variety.
I can make the best of this.
But people like Sari say the transportation to her is expensive and time restrictive.
That transportation for the lift, for me to go from my home to Shoshone Falls is over $100.
See a field of high yields rather than just a field of dreams.
There's nothing quite as rewarding as when you get everything planted just perfectly. Planting is one of the most important things you can do, and planting correctly.
Go somewhere between the hours of 5 and 10, or I don't know, nightlife. I couldn't do it. It's very depressing, very isolating. I don't care who you are.
This is Idaho.
Something about the outside of a horse, good for the inside of a person. We have these horses and we like to get them out and use them when we can.
If there's anything that's going to hold me nowadays, it's going to be these draft horses.
Garrett Hottle, KMVT News, hopes her story will help change the community for the better.
I just hope to, see or be the start of change for the Magic Valley, for my fellow disabled community.